It's the NFL on EA Sports, and our focus is on Kyle Pitts. There's been no shortage of work for him, sitting second in the league in catches. It's the Cowboys and the Chiefs, and it's coming up next.
Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium with Charles Davis. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And there's a lot of good to watch in the game last week. He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit of concern throwing the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, the 2 pick.
Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-to-1 as opposed to the 2-to-1 that he had. But it is something to build on. They did get the win, didn't they?
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 58 yards.
Oh, it's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. The Cowboys at 11-1 now on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Bonner. Holmes has got it complete. Fights through and now a crease. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bonner. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. It's now 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Red. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That one too wide and incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
Bates' kick is good, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play action. Here's Hurts. Wide open receiver complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Hurts sets up to throw it. A short one here, caught by McBride. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he stopped immediately there. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Red, and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Hurts. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Hurts to throw. A short one here caught by McBride. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Goes right back to McBride. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. 2nd and 7. Back to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
They'll keep it on the ground. Red.
And he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Up the middle they go. Red. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw. Bonner. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1, and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and...
Well, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point of the season.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Complete to Johnston here.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
3rd down and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now a handoff up the middle. Red. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. They'll set up a throw, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Bonner. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
And
the Chiefs are going to get him. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd.
Looking to throw. Bonner, quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
It's 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Complete. Jefferson the target. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. Now that one came close to hitting the big scoreboard up there as the fair catch is made inside the 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Bonner. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Hands it off out of the gun. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Bonner. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Bonner. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holmes.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Pitts again. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we have come.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Now, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They'll keep it on the ground. Red, and he gets it down to the 32. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On first down, Red, and he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bonner. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 9.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Bonner. And this is going to be incomplete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Looking to throw. Bonner. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Kyle Pitts,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
It's complete, and he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Being chased out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart, pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
It's the gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
That's the gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Red. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Bonner. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Throwing is Hurts. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Hurts. A short one here, caught by McBride. And all the way in
for a Kansas City touchdown. Trey McBride, 32 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. They'll run on first down. Red, and give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's
2nd and 4. Throw left side complete. That's Holmes. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. Red. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Bates' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So an important one there as they widen their lead in this fourth quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point, because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Now 2nd and 3. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively, and 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bonner. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Bonner. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth quarter. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 38 now. Here's second down and 1. He'll look to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
First down, Chiefs.
He'll look to throw. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Flush to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They're going to look to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line.
At his own 2-yard line. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Red, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Up the middle they go. Red, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3rd and 5.
Delay of game, offense.
Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Red. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And taken right at the 35. But Charles, you think about this victory, pretty impressive.